Hello everyone, welcome to IPM IAS Academy's Daily News Highlights. Today is 17th August 2024. Let's see what are the important news for today's discussion. And before that, if you have not yet subscribed this channel, please do subscribe the channel so that you will continue to get updates regarding the civil services examination and current affairs. Jammu and Kashmir polls to be held in 3 phases from September 18. So that is the article all about. Jammu and Kashmir Assembly election will be held in 3 phases on September 18 to 25 and October 1, marking the first election since the revocation of the Article 370 in 2019 with counting on October 4. So it's a very important information because after 2019, this is the first time they are going to have the elections in the Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so it is going to be conducted in 3 phases, one in September 18, then 25th and October 1st. So in this context, what we need to understand is we need to understand about Article 370. What was Article 370? Why it was abrogated? Okay, after abrogating Article 370, what is the administrative procedure in the place? All those things you need to have an idea. Article 370 is actually providing a special status for the Jammu and Kashmir. Article 370 granted special autonomy to Jammu and Kashmir, allowing it to have its own constitution and limiting the Indian Parliament's legislative powers over the state. Then coming to the revocation. So when did this revocation happen? On August 5, 2019, the Government of India revoked Article 370, fully integrating Jammu and Kashmir into India and splitting it into 2 union territories, that is the Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. So based on this article, you need to understand more about this information, especially Article 370 and the abrogation of Article 370. So this particular article is coming in page number 1, General Studies 2, and it's a part of Indian polity. Autumn, top film, Kantara's Rishabh the best actor as regional movies steal the show at National Film Awards. So this article is all about the National Film Awards 2022. The 2022 National Film Awards highlighted regional film with the film in Malayalam film Autumn winning the best feature film, best editing and best screenplay. Rishabh Shetty won best actor for Kantara, that is a Kannada movie, while Nithya Menon and Manasi Parekh shared best actress honors. So this article is all about the National Film Awards. So you need to understand more about National Film Awards. When was this constituted? Okay, what are the different criteria they are actually providing the National Awards, and all those points you can actually have an idea. So this is an article coming in page number 1, General Studies 1, and it's a part of art and culture. Illegal mining, encroachments, deforestation, a threat to Aravalli as natural green wall. So this is something connected with the environmental problem in our country. So this article is coming in page number 2, General Studies 3, and it's a part of environment. So you know about Aravalli Range. Okay, Aravalli Range, a critical natural barrier in northwestern India, faces severe environmental threats from illegal mining, deforestation and encroachments, leading to biodiversity loss, groundwater depletion and ecosystem damage as highlighted by the recent scientific studies. So this article is very important. Why it is important? Because what are the problems created in these areas? Okay, why we are having these kinds of environmental degradation happening? What are the reasons for it, and how can we mitigate that? All those points are mentioned in this particular article. So here they say that the study emphasized the positive impact of the wildlife sanctuaries in the southern Aravalli, which has experienced less forest depletion and greater resilience due to better protection and lower population density. So very important to understand, because in the southern Aravalli they are actually having more wildlife sanctuaries and national parks, so that the protection is more in that area. So depletion or the environmental degradation is less in that area. So that is what is highlighted in this article. So read this article and try to understand about the Aravalli Hills, the location of the Aravalli Hills, and also how it is contributing to the biodiversity conservation in our country, and how can we mitigate the issues that are actually becoming a threat for the Aravalli mountain range. ISRO's SSLV D3 successfully launches Earth Orbit Satellite EOS-08 into orbit. So this is all about the ISRO's successful mission. So ISRO's SSLV D3 successfully launched the EOS-08 Earth observation satellite into 475 km circular orbit, marking the rocket's final developmental flight from Sriharikota. So based on this article, you need to understand about it. Okay, what is this EOS-08 Earth observation satellite? What are the functions of it? What are the advantages of it? You need to understand that. And apart from this, and what is the vehicle they have actually used? That is SSLV D3. Okay, that is a vehicle they are actually using. So what is that? What are the different types of vehicles they are actually using for these kinds of missions? And some information about ISRO, the important projects taken by ISRO. All those points you need to have an idea. Okay, so this particular article is coming in page number 4, General Studies 3 and Science and Technology. Center approves reshuffle in senior bureaucratic post. So what is this article all about? So here they are mentioning that the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet approved several senior bureaucratic reshuffles, including Vivek Joshi being appointed as Secretary of the Department of Personnel and Training and Rajesh Kumar Singh transitioning to Secretary of the Department of Defense. So many other appointments are also happening. So based on this, what you need to understand. So here they are emphasizing on one particular committee, that is the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet. So based on this article, you need to have an idea about what is this Appointments Committee of the Cabinet and what are its functions. And apart from that, what are the various cabinet committees and what are their functions and who all are members of these committees. All these points you need to have an idea because it's an important topic in Indian polity. So this particular article is coming in page number 5, General Studies 2 and Indian polity. Apathy continues. Africa is not getting Mpox vaccines despite the disease's endemicity. So this particular news is actually highlighting the spread of Mpox virus in the African region, especially the Democratic Republic of Congo and other neighboring countries. So the problem they are facing is the lack of vaccines. They are not getting enough vaccines. So how can you address this issue? The World Health Organization has declared Mpox a public health emergency of international concern, following its outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo and spread across Africa with a more lethal clade emerging. So this is a very crucial and very critical issue that we need to highlight. Its spread is not limited only to Africa. Okay, the spread is actually going to be there in the world. Now in today's newspaper itself, in the world section, you can see that there are 3 important cases identified in Pakistan also. So those who are actually infected by Mpox virus. The authorities should make sure that Africa receives enough vaccines to treat this particular disease. So based on this article, try to understand about what is this Mpox disease. Okay, and how it is actually spreading, what are the symptoms of this disease and how can you mitigate this problem. All those points you need to have an idea. So this particular article is coming in page number 6, General Studies 2, International Relations. The essence of India's inflation problem. So this article mainly highlights the inflation that we are actually going through, especially they talk about the food inflation. Okay, the food inflation, the food price inflation in India and how it is contributing to the overall inflation in our country. This is highly emphasized in this article and it is actually based on the data of the economic survey. So this is an analysis that is actually based on the economic survey and the various policies adopted by the government. So please read this article, understand more about what is inflation, what are the different types of inflation and what is that they are actually talking about the food price inflation in our country. So read about it and try to understand, because inflation is a problem. It's a critical problem that India is actually facing. So you need to have a clear idea about why inflation is happening and how can you solve this issue also. So this particular article is coming in page number 6, General Studies 3 and Economy, Indian Economy. I hope this video helps you in understanding the important news for today's discussion, and if you like the video, please do share it with your friends also, so that they will also get information regarding the civil service examination and current affairs. Thank you.